Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you on the title Controlling Your Sexual Urges as a Single Person. Yes, we are all human beings and blood goes through our vein and uh, emotions are bound to rise. Sexual urges are bound to rise as a single person. So there's no casting and binding. Yes, those opinions that cast and bind sexual emotions, sexual urges. It's actually bound to rise. As far you have blood gushing in your vein, sexual urges are bound to come as a single person. Personally, when I was still single, I won't lie to you, I had sexual urges too at some point. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you how to control sexual urges. Don't be controlled by your sexual urges. Don't let because you're having that urge to have sex, then you just go ahead and start having sex with anybody you see, or you just start going to do things out of point. No. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you the there are some key things you should put in place to be able to control your emotions. So one of them on my list is making that decision to stay pure. Yes, making a decision to stay pure. That's the very first thing that you need. If you are the type of person, maybe you have lost your virginity before, or maybe you are still a virgin. Number one, you have to decide to stay pure. That's the number one thing on the list. You have to decide and say, I'm going to stay pure till I get married. Even if I've lost it before, but right now I've decided to stay pure till I get married. That's the very first thing on the list. You have to decide that from now henceforth, no sex. Yes. From now henceforth, no sex. And if you are still a virgin, congratulations to you. It's a decision that you have to take and said, from now henceforth, from now I'm not going to have sex with anybody. I'm going to keep myself holy for unto the Lord until I get married. So you have to make that decision. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4 said, marriage is honorable with the bed undefiled. Marriage is honorable with the bed undefiled. So as a single person, you want to honor God, you want to honor your future spouse, because it will be an honor that you get married as a virgin. Your future spouse will be very proud of you. Yes, get to get to know that no matter how the world is right now, they are still virgins are there. So it's a decision that you have to make. You have to decide that I'm going to stay pure till I'm married. Another thing that you should still take note of while deciding to stay pure and controlling your urge. Don't be in a relationship with somebody who has different mindsets with you. Yes, what I mean is that don't go into a relationship with somebody that does not believe the same thing that you believe, especially as it regards sex before marriage. If you are a Christian lady, you are a Christian guy, don't date somebody who can't stay without sex because they will push you into it. Yes, they will push you into having sex, they will push you into, like, they will tempt you. Before you enter a relationship, um you have to find out from the person, what kind of relationship do you want? Is it a sexual relationship or is just a normal relationship without sex? Let them tell you what they have and the plans that they have. Then you cannot go ahead and decide that, okay, I'll go ahead with this person. From the onset, you should not follow somebody that say, no, I can't stay without sex. So are you the only one that I beg you, where the now from and all that? Please, oh, I can't stay without sex. They will not start maybe criticizing you or judging, like trying to make you feel less of yourself, trying to make you feel worthless because you have chosen the right path. Avoid such persons, please, for the sake of your the for the sake of the decision you have made with God. Avoid such persons. Don't even go into friendship with them. You and your partner should make an agreement that you are staying pure till marriage. So the third step on my list is that set boundaries. Yes, set boundaries. You guys have both agreed that there will be no sex in this relationship. The next thing to do is to set boundaries. Boundaries that will be followed strictly. Boundaries like no pecs, no kisses, no hugs, no staying that late at night in our house, like in your partner's house. So many boundaries that you can set for yourself. And as you are setting the boundaries, do well to follow them, because we have not everybody can actually accept some things. Some persons that you can hug them and nothing, like they will not even have any urge for sex. But some other persons, when you try hugging them, sorry, when you try hugging them, the sexual urges will start rising. They will start having the sexual urge. So that's where, as a person, you have to know the things that triggers your sexual urges and try to avoid them. Discuss these boundaries with your partner from the onset, that this is how we are going to make this relationship work and all that. So the first point on my list on how to control your sexual urge is to have an accountability partner. This one especially is actually for those that have lost it before. Maybe you have lost your virginity before and you want to stay pure now. Even as virgins too, yes. Have an accountability partner, somebody that you are accountable to, somebody that you can talk to, that can actually advise you and put you in the right path. Have somebody in your life that you are accountable to. Let you and your spouse have somebody that you both are both accountable to. I read a book some time ago, and the author was explaining something. He said there's this couple that they were intending to get married, and discovered that they are falling into sexual sin a lot of times. So what they did, they actually invited a third party into their relationship. That person was their accountability partner. Anytime they are meeting themselves, that person is always present with them. In fact, most times they go to the person's house there to meet. They go to the person's house to meet. The person will be there with them, so that nothing will happen. Then when they are done, they go home. Because your body is not like, not because some persons now, they be like, don't worry, nothing will happen and all that. Nothing, I'm okay. I will put this, they will pray in tongues, blah, 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 blah. See, it's not about praying in tongues. These things are physical steps you put in place. These are steps that you put in place. So it's not about praying in tongues. You have to personally by yourself take these measures. Another thing that you should take note of while controlling your sexual need is avoid triggers. Things that trigger you, that makes you want to have sex. Avoid them. It can be a music that you play. It can be a place that you visit. It can be a movie that you watch. It can even be what you see on social media. You have to clear your mindset, like make every thing you do, like, be very clear enough that you don't have anything that will trigger your sexual urges. For example, if it's a WhatsApp status of someone that normally views, that triggers it, why not block that person? Personally, when I was single, there's a person I'll come across their status, I will block them. Maybe you are posting naked pictures on your status, you are posting things that are sexually um like that will make me want to, like, have those sexual urges. I will just block that person, and just to avoid you will see those kind of content on your social media, on your page of social media, as you screw up, or as you just check your timeline. Please block those persons, so that next time Facebook will even know that you don't like such content. So avoid triggers, avoid places that triggers you to have sex. This is a preventive measure that you should put in place. And these are things that will actually make it very easy for you to control your sexual urges. Another thing you should do too is to actually pray, seek the face of God, let God help you, because you need the help of God. Aside putting physical things in place, you still need the help of God too. Personally, then, when I was still single, anytime I'm taking my bath, I always pray. I'll say, God, this my body, only my husband will see it. Help me not to be misled. Help me not to make rash decisions. If I'm going the wrong path, oh Lord, please call me back. I always pray, like, this is the prayer point I make most times if I'm busy, like a very long time. It's a practice I did for a very long time before I got married. So as you are still trying your best to, you are putting these steps in place, you are avoiding triggers, you are uh, um You are setting boundaries. Also pray to God to help you too. Also pray to God to help you. Another thing you should do is that when you are having the sexual urges, just go to the bathroom, take a bath. Your body will calm down a bit. Yes. Take a cold bath. I just bathe with cold water or with like at least just bathe. Just bathe. Your body will calm down. You will get you feel a level of relief. So these are actually ways to control your sexual urges. Another point that I have here on my list on how to control your sexual urge is avoid evil friends. Yes, friends that will tell you, ah, abeg they are just virgins. Go ahead and do it, Joe. Why are you like? There's nothing new. It's not something new. Avoid those kind of friends that give you wrong advice. You have to avoid them because it will help you control your sexual urges. There's a popular story I heard years ago about a university student who is just very young and timid. Her friends advised her because she told them that she's a virgin, and they advised her to that the reason why sometimes you feel menstruation pain, that's menstrual pain, is because you are still a virgin. So they now advise her to look for her to lose their virginity. She was so naive and timid. She was so like she was just so uninformed. So they took her to a doctor. The doctor also lied to her that yes, you can actually it's because if you want to stop feeling menstrual pain, menstrual cramps, you have to be disvirgin. So she now asked the doctor, how do I disvirgin myself? Who will do it for me? The doctor now said he's ready. They just fake a doctor because somebody has said this person is a doctor. And that's how she just lost her virginity like that. And it was a whole, like her life just turned around into something different entirely. So avoid friends that triggers you. Avoid friends that will go like avoid those kind of persons that want you to just lose your self confidence, lose your self esteem. They will tell you that abeg everybody is doing it, everybody is doing it. It's a normal thing. Please avoid those kind of people. And secondly, be careful who you talk to. Don't just talk to anybody and tell them about your life history. Tell them that I'm still a virgin and all that. They will advise you. Some of them that are not good, they just advise you and say, you can't. In fact, you can't be a virgin and be my friend and all that. They will just give you wrong advice, make you feel less, make you feel that what you are doing is wrong. What you are doing is actually right. You have taken a decision. You have taken a step to actually keep yourself in marriage. Then congratulations to you. The Lord is your strength. Is going to help you. Is going to see you through. So that is just it. So don't allow evil friends deceive you. Don't allow friends tell you otherwise. Tell you that what you are doing is wrong. Don't don't allow that. You are doing it. You are giving yourself some level of value. I just feel that there is actually a level of value you get and self worth for keeping yourself. Yes. So my point is that instead of increasing your body count, why not try to control your sexual urge? Try to control your sexual urge and stay pure. And most importantly, leave a place if you have to. If you're in a place that you like you're not feeling comfortable in that place, please leave there. Yes. Don't be saying that don't worry, I'm okay, I'm strong, nothing will happen. If you are not comfortable being in a place or just find your way out of that place and go home. So these are the few points I've mentioned. I pray that these points I mentioned will actually go a long way to help so many persons out there who are looking for ways to control their sexual urges. Do well to always follow my YouTube videos. I love you so much. See you in my next video. Stay tuned. Keep on watching Relationship Clinic with Eno Special. I love you so much. Kisses.